G'day, I'm Graham Chiswell, Training Director at City on a Hill, Melbourne. The banner that we gather under at City on a Hill is knowing Jesus and making Jesus known. And in the present series that we're looking at in sermons and in gospel communities is on the book of Acts. And I've got to say, Acts is all about making Jesus known. The most common word that Acts use for that is witness. And witness is when people share, Christians share, who Jesus is, what he has done for them and what he has done in them with those who don't know Jesus. I don't know about you, but witness, you may have an uncomfortable relationship with the word witness. Maybe when you think of the word witness, it's a good idea, you love the idea, but when you start to think of it for yourself in your everyday life, you start to feel a bit uncomfortable and tense up. There's thoughts that come into your mind. What if I don't get it right? What if I don't know enough or I can't answer all their questions? What if they're not interested? What if I'm a bad witness? The first thought that comes out of Acts, and it's right there in Acts 1, is that God is the main player in people coming to know and love Jesus. So, it works like this. There's you, and there's your friend. Or it could be your work colleague or your family member or whoever it is that you would like to come and know Jesus. And you really feel the pressure on this relationship. The thought I want to share with you today, the big idea from Acts, that I think is a game changer, is that God is the main player in people coming to know and love Jesus. You see, God already has a relationship with your friend. It's a relationship of sorts and it's fairly one way. You see, God has made your friend. God loves your friend. He is already involved with their life. He may well have even brought them into contact with other people or given them experiences in their life that are paving the way for them to come to know Jesus. At the present time, he's put you in their lives. This is a real game changer. You see, what we're doing then is joining in with what God is already doing. What's more, God is involved with us in witness. Acts makes that very clear. It's God by his Spirit empowering his people to bear witness to Jesus. And instead of it being a burden or something we do out of anxiety, we're much more aware that God is involved. That takes the pressure off us. Now, I think one of the most practical ways for that thought, that big idea to sort of take root and make a home in our hearts is by regular, consistent prayer for people. If it's a way of grounding this idea that God really is the main player. So I'm going to challenge your group for every member to come up with 3 people to pray for every time the group meets for the next 6 months. Historically, revivals have started when God's people, ordinary people like us, commit to persistent prayer for people who don't know Jesus. Watch this space.